Hello bitches! Today we're going to talk about Deadlock again. And this time, the art style has changed, the music has changed, everything has changed. Now I've been playing this for a while now. Before this update, which came out around summer I think, I was a bit 50-50 on the game. Let's be honest, everybody was a bit 50-50 on the game. It had obvious TF2 inspiration. They wanted to make a 1920s jazz monster witches MOBA game. Why is it a MOBA? I have no idea. I have played enough MOBAs in my life, but that's another point. It's way better. Everybody agrees that it's way better. The first time that I saw this menu, hold on, this is not actually the main menu. This is just the introduction. The game wants me to press a button right now. I'm not going to press it. I actually have to instantly start recording, because if I start recording right now, it's going to leave this menu. You can hear the jazz right now. Just enjoy the jazz. Amazing. I was skeptical, very skeptical about this game. It needed work, it needed some soul. Thankfully, the people at Valve still have artists after firing a lot of them back in the day. The aesthetic is much more pleasing to the eye. Back in the day, I used to criticize this game for it being very much flashes on the screen. Now, back in my old video, I said that it wasn't as much of a problem, but it still was. This is a spin on the old menu music, by the way. The game is not as flashy anymore. The art style is more, how should I say it, compact. It's kind of like TF2. You can see what's happening all the time. They changed the game from day to dusk to make it more darker, and now the game kind of looks like TF2 Halloween map from those back in the day, not the modern ones. So let's just get into it. This is the main menu. This is actually the main menu. Here you have the play button. I can change characters at will. And as you can see, they made female characters attractive, which is surprising considering Valve has a lot of old people working in their company right now. Vindicta got a model change. Look how fucking better she looks now. Some people have been criticizing online, like Reddit or whatever, that some models are a little bit over the top. Like, for example, Vindicta. Some people call her that she looks Asian for some reason. Like, she looks like a pretty Asian, and she's supposed to be a 1600s English girl. Now, I personally don't see it, maybe because those people watch too much anime. This game has a little bit of anime aesthetic to it, but if you look at some of the other models, like this guy for example, this is the scout from TF2. This is German. This is not anime, okay? Now there's some other female characters that got attention, like Paige for example.
I just hope I'm not too late to save him.
Because of course she is. She is a bookworm redhead with big thighs. I wasn't expecting Valve to add this. What else? This vampire chicks. Now she looks a little bit more Asian. I give that. Still have not played her in a match, but she looks cool, right?
Soon, I'll be Viscount of New York.
Favor.
I wanna show you something. Like, if she reloads, a little bat comes in and goes into the clip. How fucking cool that is. So the main menu is your hideout. As I said, the play menu is over here. You can choose characters the same way as before. You're limited on what you can play. We have different areas. I don't know what they're doing with this area. I guess this is just references, I guess. And monsters. Or here you have the news. You can press it to get the recent patches. Someday this is not going to be updated. Here you can watch your games, or like competitive games, I guess. I have only watched my game one time. Over here is like the shop, of course. They changed the UI of the shop, finally. The items for this game were placeholders for such a long time. They were not pretty to look at. Now these are subject to change. I'm pretty sure this one, the inhibitor, changed like 4 times. The Kevlar changed. What else? I don't think anything here changed. Maybe the fucking crow changed. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's go back to Vindicta because I prefer to play Vindicta. I
don't have the luxury of morality.
Spamming.
There are lives at stake.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I have been playing Vindicta and Page. What else? Hold on. I don't remember. Yeah, I have been playing Vindicta, Page, Paradox. Of course, Viscous because he's amazing. I haven't been playing Sinclair, even though he's basically Rubik. And Rubik is my favorite character in Dota 2, but he looks kinda shit, not gonna lie. This game has a lot of inspiration from Dota 2, because of course Ice Frog works on it, I'm pretty sure. A lot of items straight up from Dota. Where was it? This upgrades to something. Yeah, this is essentially Orchid of Malevolence. You silence them and then they take damage. Was it over here? Was it the Fox Lens? Yeah, a portion of all damage dealt during the silence gets applied to attack. This is Orchid of Malevolence. What else? They used to be a frenzy. No, not this one. There used to be a frenzy item that was basically Mask of Madness. What else? Of course, you have Lifesteal, Spell Amplification, and Valve has been using Dota 2 as a testing ground for barriers in this game because you have barriers. Where is it? Yeah, gain a barrier whenever you take significant weapon damage. So if I get shot, I'm going to get a shield that stops bullets. And Dota 2 has been experimenting with that before this game came out. Look at the cat, it's following the laser. Ooh. Okay, I killed the cat. Can I? Amazing. Now the game is on Christmas mode, so this is subject to change. Next week it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas everybody. The aesthetic is way better. Vindicta needed a model change. Now I don't like her. I mean her hairstyle is the same, but little pin or whatever it's called. I'm not a woman. Somebody in the comments say whatever that is. They put it way lower. It used to be way up behind her neck, which is more typical of like colonial English. hairstyles. If you played Black Flag, you know what I'm talking about. Um, what else? The sound design has changed. Listen to the reload. This is way different than what it was before. The game is still not officially come out. You still have to have an invite to play it. Why did I get an invite? I have no idea. Maybe because I have an old account. The game feels better. It looks better. Let me go into the testing grounds. You have to use a teleporter for the sandbox for some reason. Look, the sky is at dusk. It's no longer daytime, so this kind of plays into the color scheme of the game. The spells are obviously very flashy.
Stay right there!
So if you have a dark environment, the spells are going to attack your eye more easily. It just looks better. It looks like a TF2 map
I make my own
for
opportunities.
Halloween. If you play it like Gorge Event or what else? What's a good TF2 Halloween map, like Lakeside or whatever? It kinda looks like this. Kinda. Everything changed when it comes to the models. I hope the game is not that loud. I need to get a new mic. The gameplay is basically the same. You have to shoot the souls again. They disappear much more easily. I mean, much more fast. The aesthetic is the same, like 1920s. In the old video I said 1930s, but I'm pretty sure this is 1920s. It's set in the US. There are some new characters. Alongside the vampire lady, Paige was new. Germa was new. This guy that I have not played yet. A lot of people call him OP, but I still haven't really seen him dominate. The only new character that I don't like is this fucking goat. Why do we need a goat in this game? Billy. He looks out of place. I'm sorry. I understand this game has like monsters and shit, but he looks out of place. Even fucking Viper looks better. And she needs a new character model. Now when it comes to the art style, I'm looking at Paradox right now because she reminded me of something. When it comes to the art style, there is some rumor that Valve has been using AI. And one of the proof for that was Paradox. There used to be a screenshot.
It was smart to turn to Paradox for help.
Where apparently she was AI generated. Now, if you have ever generated a woman using AI with a trench coat like her, and like this type of ties and shit, the AI is going to generate something like this. Of course, there's not going to be a fishbowl like a lamp as a face, but this is going to be the body type. Now, I really don't like this. This is, how should I say it, demoralizing. That Valve of all people are using AI as an inspiration for artwork. Now, there's a lot of debaters online on whether or not games should have AI in them. How much AI should there be? Should they pay artists? Should they just use AI? My personal opinion is I don't care if an artist gets fired or hired. I don't give a shit. What I care about is... I mean, I do care. I do care, but... How should I say it? The subject is not about jobs. The subject is about the art being soulless. Uh, Now, I like Paradox because I'm a guy. I like women in trench coats with big shiny ties. Okay, everybody likes that. Um, she only needs like a redhead hairstyle, something. I don't know. Mm, I prefer the art being made by a human. Now, a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, you live in the dark ages. Back in the day, people refuse to use drills. They refuse to use refrigerators. The industrial revolution is happening again, and you're living in the dark ages." This is not the conversation. The conversation is that what AI makes is slop. It is pure slop. AI has been a thing for the past 2 3 years now, and has yet to create anything productive, anything good. It cannot create pictures. It cannot give you information because one, the information is either wrong, or two, the information is propaganda. Like, ask the AI who sunk the USS Liberty. It's not going to tell you. It's not going to say it's the Jews. Um, I don't like AI. I think it's soulless. I think it makes games ugly. After recording this, I'm going to play Expedition 33. I bought the game. I wanted to try it. And I heard there's AI used in the game. Apparently, there's some newspapers that have AI pictures on them. And you can say that I'm a hypocrite for buying the game, but I want to try it. I want to try it, but I don't like the fact that there's AI in that game. I'm more than willing to not buy a game because there's AI used in it. People don't use AI only for concept art, they use it for coding as well. And when they code with AI, the game breaks because the AI can't code. Now, I'm not a coder. I'm making a game right now. Oh, fuck. I'm making a game right now. I'm starting from scratch, but I'm not going to use any AI. Fuck that shit. That's soulless. It takes more time. Sorry about that. Uh, okay, I'm getting out of the fucking subject. This is not an anti-AI video. This is about Deadlock. Um, they changed other models as well. For the example, if I use my third
Speeding up.
ability, you can see like a little cogs around me. Now, I think they changed the bomb. I really wish they removed the fishbowl for Paradox. I really do. I don't really like the tubes around her arms as well. But whatever. Okay, let's go back to Vindicta because she's
I was a
better.
child when they unjustly condemned me. Powerless in every sense of the word.
The game
But
also.
now, in death,
Shut the fuck
I've
up.
become all that they feared and more.
Shut the fuck up. The game feels easier as well. For some reason. I don't know, maybe I just got better at it. When I learned about the fucking grill build for Vindicta. So if you don't know, Vindicta has a stake ability that stuns people in place. I mean, it's more like a root, not a stun. And the idea is buy this weapon, alchemical fire.
You see Santa, you give that son of a bitch what's coming to him.
So you put the stake,
No running.
you put the fire, then you buy Echo Shard,
My personal favorite, but when I'm looking
use
to cause
Echo
degenerate
Shard,
mayhem.
and put the stake again. You can kill a whole team alone. I mean, not kill them. Lower their HP a lot and then just finish them off with Assassin. It's very fun. Sadly, Vindicta needs a little bit more help when it comes to gun builds. You can make a strong Vindicta with gun abilities, but she falls back when it comes to other characters. What else? Okay, the game looks better. I think this is the right direction. I know a lot of people which really hated the game when it came out. Again, this game came out during the bot crisis. It had a lot of negative things about it. It looked unfinished, and Valve has been working on it for ages now. And a lot of people which disagreed with the existence of this game now say that it's going to be something. Now, I can't say if it's going to be on the same level as like TF2 or Dota 2 or Counter-Strike as a popularity, because people have a MOBA fatigue for some reason, even though most of them have not played a MOBA. I showed this game to one friend, and he just said, "Why would anybody play this? This is a hero shooter." Fuck that word, hero shooter. Why would somebody play this over Marvel Rivals or whatever other Chinese slot game? So I think a lot of people won't actually give this game a try. I don't see a lot of videos online for it. It looks like a dead game when it comes to YouTube. Now there's a lot of people playing it. The game is still not out. Still need an invite. But I think they need to release the game soon. And I believe that there's going to be a trailer for this game. And then they're going to do Meet the Series. I think they will do it. Like, it's going to be Meet Vindicta, Meet Viscous, like TF2. I'm pretty sure they're going to do it, maybe not. Maybe they'll do cinematics or like comics. They started doing comics for this game, but nobody read them, just like the Dota comics. Nobody read them. I'm hopeful for this game. I was about to uninstall it before the update, honestly, because it's not a huge game, but it still takes place on a disk drive, and if I don't play it that often, what's the point? But for the most part,
Lie true.
I like playing this more than Dota 2 recently. Like, if I get mad at Dota 2, I just leave the game and boot up Deadlock. One aspect of that is maybe the camera angle. Because it's not a top-down view, you don't constantly look at your teammates. There's much less complaining and people getting angry in this game.
They won't be going anywhere.
It's kind of like TF2 where there's teamwork, but everybody is an individual. Maybe it's not on the same level, but you get my idea. I think the camera helps a lot. Now, if somebody feeds on the team, let's say Vindicta is 0 to 10. People are going to complain as usual. People are going to leave the game as usual. It's a MOBA. The game is very snowbally.
This is just the beginning.
If one team is doing good and they're competent, they will usually win. The laning stage kinda decides the game. Now, I have had a lot of comebacks, a lot of losses even though we were ahead. So it's not as deterministic.
I have an omen for you.
They have been tweaking the towers a lot. They're a bit easy to kill. Not gonna lie. They're easy to kill. Look, I have no items right now and I deal that much damage to the tower. I mean, I do have items, but you get my idea. They're easy to kill, and one problem is, in order to unlock more slots for items, as you can see down here, you have to put in more slots. You need to destroy towers. And if a team doesn't destroy towers, they get behind on items, and that usually leads to them losing very badly, but I think that's more of a skill issue thing. Every single character has the ability to make different builds. So like back in the day when Dota 2 was new and everybody was making different builds, like if you play Earthshaker or Axe, you buy Blink Dagger. Whatever you do, you just buy Blink Dagger. Here it's not that necessary to buy the same shit every time. You can experiment. If I want to make a melee Vindicta, I can do that. If I want to do a gun
No
page,
time to be scared. My family is
I
counting
can
on
do
me.
that. I have been playing gun page.
I'm running a special.
You buy
Buy
split
a gun
shot.
and get 10% off Nutcracker tickets.
You buy ammo. You buy some big damage item. And page usually shoots slowly, like this. Look at this reload animation, by the way. So original. And if you use split shot, people just fucking die. Peach is so fun to play as a gun character, even though she is like a support. So her first spell is this. It's an area effect dragon that goes in a line. You can get charges for him as well. As you can see on the bottom, there's a charge meter. There's one charge over here, two charges. So you can buy items to increase the charges. Now the dragon is a little bit iffy to use. It depends on your angle. It doesn't do that much damage, but it does its job. The second ability is a more support tool, where you get a shield and like firing speed. The third ability is the sword
Try to slow him.
that deals a lot of fucking damage, slows them, and then the icing on the cake is the ultimate.
Ready for the finale?
She has a cool design. All her spells are like Arthurian English stuff.
Have a good story for you.
Nice choice of color. You can actually see text over here, which is very cool. The text kind of copy pastes from one place to the other. I checked because I wanted to read it. What else I want to show? I don't know. What should I show? Now, some characters need more work. Okay, I'm going to talk about every single character, what I think about. Abrams changed a lot of times. I haven't played him yet. For some reason, I haven't. I usually, when I play like a mobile, like a character game, I play everything. I play everything in Dota. I can play everything on a decent level. But here, I just don't want for some reason. Abrams. He looks okay, I guess. He's the face of the game. He looks like Hellboy, a little bit generic. He has a giant book, which is mysterious and shit. I don't know. Bebop is Pudge, but he has a cool twist where he punches you away after hooking. I think that's cool. I think that's a nice twist on the pull mechanic, because every MOBA since Dota 1 has had a Pudge. You just have to have a Pudge. I'm sorry. I don't like the goat. If I was working on Valve, I would remove this character. I think he's ugly. Maybe he has a cool backstory. I don't give a shit. Yeah, he looks out of place. He reminds me of the Jews. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Calico, she looks like the DAI insert. I'm sorry, she's the DAI character, uh, the sweet baby ink character. She's annoying. Her spells are not interesting. Like, it's not about that she's black. I don't give a shit. I like Demo Man, but this bitch just looks annoying. And at one point, she was overpowered as well. And it took away the. I don't know. She looks a little bit generic. Uh, Now this guy, the doorman, that looks like a German or like the scout from TF2. His ultimate,
I am honored to serve at your pleasure.
if any of you has played TF2 during the Halloween, some maps have a special underworld portal that when you go through, you have to go to a gauntlet at a certain amount of time to get back into the normal playable area. Now his ultimate is this.
Your stay will be unforgettable.
He sends them to the underworld. They have to do the same shit as in TF2. And if they don't, they take a massive amount of damage and they usually die. He's just cool. Now his second ability is Portos from Porto 2. It even makes the sound.
Opening passage.
This is the sound from Porto 2. It's a little bit different, but it's the same. And you can do fun shit like this. Even the colors, you have yellow and blue. Like, come on, this is the Valve character. What else? Okay, Drifter. I have not played him. He looks fun, I guess. He kind of plays like Bloodseeker. Dynamo. Oh, I actually didn't notice the fucking. Okay, that's cool. I never noticed that. Dynamo is basically a tanky enigma that can heal you. He is voiced by the voice actor for Sniper, so you know that the voice lines are good. He's like the second character, which is kind of like the face of the game after Abrams. He's cool. I like him. Great talent. He needs a model change. I'm sorry. He needs a model change. He looks boring. He looks boring to play against. His ultimate is cool. The ultimate is funny. But he looks boring. I'm sorry. He's a Native American which seeks vengeance for the death of his family. Okay, that's simple. I like it. But make him a little bit more interesting. Change his abilities. I don't know. He needs something. Maybe a new weapon. I don't know. Now Hayes, she's a Fed, so I don't like her by presumption. I think her hairstyle needs to change because the way her hairstyle looks in the profile picture and in game it's very different. Now over here she looks cool.
Every one of our enemies will die.
But if you look at her hair right now, it used to be actually much worse than this. It looks like a little bob. I don't like it. She's very skimpy, I guess, very military style body type. Not quite sure on the clothes though. I like her jacket, I don't like her pants. I don't know why she's wearing a tracksuit of all things. She's basically the noob carry. Every MOBA has a noob carry. She's the anti-mage that goes farming and then kills you. This is anti-mage basically. Next, Holiday. She's hot, kinda. Her ability is a little bit dumb. I wish she was more of a carry, not as much of a support. But she's fun. I like her. In Furnace, this guy looks like he's from a DreamWorks movie. Of course, you have the Hat that is on fire, which is a tier 2 reference. His reload animation is cool. I like him. He's nice. Ivy. Okay. A few things. A lot of people sexualize this character for whatever reason. She's like the top Route 34 character. She looked a little bit more like a monster back in the day. Now they added more female features because she's a female gargoyle. A young female gargoyle with a backstory that she helped another girl fight the mafia or whatever. I think they changed her skin color. I mean, can't really call it skin. She's a gargoyle, I guess. Stone color. They added more feminine looking eyes, I guess. They kind of look more feminine. I don't remember if she had hair back in the day. She just looks more huggable now. Okay, she looks better. Um, Kelvin, he looks like a generic guy from a slop game. I'm sorry. His abilities are really fucking cool. The sliding ability is cool, but he looks generic. I'm sorry. He doesn't look like a Valve character. Lady Geist, another one of the main characters, so to say. She got a different model again.
Prepare yourself for what's to come.
Let the ley lines course through you.
Her arm used to be more muscle, and the color wasn't as saturated. She needed a model change because she looked very different to her profile picture. I think they tried to make her a little bit cuter, but I'm not quite sure. I think her hairstyle is a little bit lower than it used to be. I think her hair was much bigger back in the day. She got a big revolver now. This basically looks like the ambassador, if you ask me. She used to have a little tiny gun that looked like the enforcer for spy. Now it's way better. She's basically Dead Prophet. If you play Dota 2, she's Dead Prophet. But her ultimate is Thunder from Terrorblade. Lash got a model change. I still haven't played him. He's okay, I guess. His character is that he's a douche. He's a narcissist. He's fun. McGuinness got a model change. I mean, not that big of a model change. They removed the sound that her ultimate makes, which used to be a siren, like a normal siren. And they removed it because people in the Middle East got scared from the sirens. I really miss the sirens. I'm sorry, I want the sirens back. I wish there was like a mod to get it back. You have Mina, which is like, we hear you gamers, you want hot women in your game. Okay. Mirage, I think he's kind of boring, not gonna lie. I don't know what. I haven't played. Mo and the Krill. This is basically Ursa. It's fun, I guess. He needs teamwork in order to make him work. Paige is fun. She's fun. You can play her whatever way you like. She has a cool design. She looks like she's out of a movie. She looks like she can be a main character. Paradox. I think her Q, not her Q, her first ability. This is not Dota. Needs to change. It's not entertaining. I really wish the fishbowl was not there. It's very distracting. I don't like this design. I like everything below her neck though. This guy, Pocket, I would remove him from the game. His abilities are boring. His character is boring. He looks generic. A lot of people think he is a fucking transgender because of his bio. Fucking Reddit. Uh, I don't like him. No, I don't see people play him at all. 7, he is like the main antagonist of the game. Uh, he's another noob character because his ultimate basically kills everybody. He presses one. If he is about to die, he presses his ultimate, he kills you, and then runs away. Now, in order to mitigate his ultimate, you just hide behind a wall, and it doesn't deal damage. But he's dumb. I don't like him. Mm, I mean, I don't like him in the sense that he's annoying to play against, but I like him as a character. He is kind of like Sniper. Oh, Dota 2. Nobody likes to play against the Sniper, but he's cool. Um, Shiv. Shiv is a placeholder. I'm sorry. He comes from a different version of the game where the setting was different. He needs a model change. Sinclair, now this is the rubric of the game because his ultimate steals the ultimate of a person. Now he can't steal any ability like Rubik does. He only steals the ultimate. He feels very weak, even for a support player. He feels weak. He's essentially two characters into one, so you have double voice acting. The woman is annoying to listen to. I'm sorry. She is. Victor, he reminds me from that alien from Ben 10. I think he's just a tank. You can't kill him. Yeah, you can't kill him. He's just a tank. Generic. Vindicta, another one of the main characters. She's just hot. Okay, a hot blue woman with a rifle. Viscous, he is probably one of the most fun characters in this game. He has a cool personality, and his abilities are cool. He's not as flexible when it comes to builds. I guess you can either make him a healer or do a lot of magic damage. So I guess he's fine. Viper. Cool personality, terrible model. Warden. Mr. Generico. I'm sorry, he's Mr. Generico. His abilities don't make sense for his character. I guess they're cool, but it doesn't. I guess the flask makes sense. I would not design him in such a manner. Wait. I like the poker references. I like poker. I'm a poker enjoyer. Not quite sure on the model though. I still have not played her. I don't know. Maybe I'll try her. Yamato, she's cool. The fact that her bio is all in Japanese. She talks in Japanese. You don't understand her. It's cool. Her face is. I guess it fits the aesthetic. I don't know. Okay, so this is my thought on the game. I'm not gonna talk about the items. They're subject to change. They feel balanced, if you ask me. Back in the day, you can just buy whatever. And to increase your HP, your gun, your spirit, everything. I will have to think a little bit more like those two. But I like it. I guess this is the video. Again, a chaotic video. I'm just giving my thoughts. I'm gonna go play Expedition 33. Maybe I'll make a video on that as well, if the game is shit. I suspect I won't like it as much. But I don't know. We will see. Maybe I'll make a video. I'll make another TF2 video. complaining about Uncle Dane. I don't know. See ya.